Key, I'll start with you. Did the Packers have a chance if Adams can't play?
I think they do have a chance because they still have, as Stephen A would say, that bad man in Aaron Rodgers. And they still have Randall Cobb, and they still have Lazar, and they still have the tight end, and Aaron Jones, and Amani Rodgers. But in all, they got the quarterback. And anytime you have a quarterback like this, you always have an opportunity to win. Now, it's going to depend on whether or not the defense can come to the party to slow down what the Arizona Cardinals present on the offensive side of the ball with the weapons that they have in Kyler Murray. But I do think that they have an opportunity and a chance to still win a football game despite not having Adams in the lineup.
I mean, please. Ain't got no damn chance. I mean, theoretically, you want to throw out that they got a chance, go ahead, be my guest. But without Davante Adams, who's a primary target 3 times the amount that anybody else is targeted, I think not. Randall Cobb, that's the name you brought up. I mean, I know there's some chemistry and history there with him and Aaron Rodgers likes having him back there, and I get all that. Lazard's not a scrub, and, you know, Tanyan and these guys, I get all of that. They going up against an undefeated Arizona Cardinals team which clearly has a chip on its shoulder because, as J.J. Watt said, there's always an excuse. There's always a reason. How about we're just better? We're just better. That's what J.J. Watt said, okay? I'm going to listen to that man. And I think for this particular game, it's not a playoff game. It's a regular season game on the road in Arizona. On a short week, I think this is the kind of night that Green Bay suffers from.
Mina, before you jump in, I just want to be clear. That bad man
well, you gotta have
that you
it's not gonna be his fault.
hard.
It's not going to be his fault. It's not going to be his fault. You got to get these receivers going to have to get
so
over.
I just want to make sure you're picking against him.
I'm
right?
picking against him.
But you got to remember, Stephen A leaving himself some wiggle room, man.
Yeah, it's fluid. Yeah, Mina.
I'm not leaving myself no wiggle room.
Mina, educate the folks, please.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not terribly worried about the offense. Now, to be clear, Davante Adams is one of the 2 best wide receivers in football. The other one, unfortunately for Green Bay, is on the other side of the field. But in his absence, Aaron Rodgers has been excellent. Actually, Stephen A., over the last 6 games he's played without Adams, he has a higher QBR, a higher completion percentage, higher passing yards per game. And that's not because of a Ewing effect or anything. By the way, with the same talent on the field, it's because of the scheme and his ability to operate within that scheme and elevate it. I think this running game will still be very good against Arizona. However, I actually agree with Stephen A here, and I'm picking the Cardinals. And it's not because of the offense, and it's not because of the absence of Davante Adams. It's because this Green Bay defense has faced a relatively weak slate of quarterbacks outside of Joe Burrow. The secondary is lacking. I just don't think they have the defensive backs to keep up with all the talent Arizona has the field. So I think this is going to be a close game. I don't think the absence of Davante Adams kills them, but I think Arizona edges this one out just because of who they have on both sides of the ball.
Well, let me
So they
push
still
back.
have a chance then.
Well, listen, I mean, hell, I got a chance, but the bottom line is this.
Well, that's the question.
Let me push back a little bit at Mina here.
Okay.
When we were in Arizona, we talk about the #1 defense. We're talking about a top 3 defense against the pass. And so to me, I think that if you're the Green Bay Packers, you ain't gonna beat somebody because you're running all day. You're not doing it. You're gonna beat it because you got Aaron Rodgers making decisions and having reliable targets to throw to, which I think is going to be a question mark in this particular game on a short week without Davante Adams.
Mina, do me a favor, though, really quick for Stephen A. He just tried to slide in there the #1 team against the pass.
No, number three.
But number 3 team against the pass. Oh, Houston? Oh, you gonna add them numbers in there too?
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's be honest with each other now. Yes, they took care against the Rams. They took care of business.
The Rams.
But they ain't had no murderer's row, man.
I understand.
They beat Cleveland. They beat
not
Cleveland.
that-
They beat
Well,
San
Cleveland
Francisco.
without
They beat
their
the Rams.
offensive tackles and Nick Chubb. I mean, that one was really hard to evaluate. I was actually really looking forward to this game, Stephen A., because I wanted to see this Cardinals defense tested against a fully armed battle station on offense, and unfortunately, that is not what they're going to get. However, like I said, I still think the Packers offense can play well. We have seen this offense without Aaron Rodgers, and we have seen his secondary weapons, who are great, by the way, this past week, excel in the absence of Davante Adams. I think the Packers offense will still cook. It's the defense that I'm worried about.
And it's the importance of winning this head-to-head matchup for them because as we get going in the season, that comes into playoff terms. They've got to win this football game. And the Packers know the difficulty of going on the road and trying to win with a team that's on fire. I'm not taking anything away from Arizona, but the question was, do they have a chance? The question wasn't, are they going to win? Is it over with? That's not, it was, do they have a chance? So yes, they have a chance, Stephen A.
But are they going to win?
I'm not telling nobody
See what
that right
I'm saying?
now. I'm going to wait.
No, what do you mean you're going to wait?
Give
What
us
are
a
you
little wiggle
waiting
room
for?
with that
Molly,
one.
This
Molly,
is
Mina.
Keyshawn's day on first date. We're
Molly,
not
Mina.
gonna wait.
He's
We're not
going to leave it up
doing
to the
this.
media. He's going to leave it up to the media because he's not a media
He's
member.
only been
He's not
in
a
the
media
media
member.
for
He's going to
20
leave it up to the
years.
media because
So,
he's not one of.
Keyshawn,
He's
you
not a
don't
media
come
member
on
at
the
all.
show
I don't
Okay.
think
and not answer
I don't think they'll win the game. It'll be close, like Mina said, but I think Arizona is on to something special right now in the desert. I do.
At least you answered that question. Good for
Yeah,
you.
I think so.
Good for
All
you.
right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.